Let's play some football.
You almost broke that.
Are you awake?
Welcome to Pure Octane Garage.
We bring you detailed information
And other automotive goodness. I'm Ryan.
Brandon here.
Yes.
And I'm going to ask real quick for all the viewers, when you're done with the video, if you like us, consider the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done that already, and ring the notification bell. That'll tell you when we put up new videos. You'll get a little alert on your device of choice.
Yes.
And check out the merch we offer in the description, linked below. In the description.
It is.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And let's get on with it today. You want to get on with it?
What do we have today?
Look, no clay. What did we say? No clay today.
What is this? I've never...
We're going synthetic.
I got to be honest, Brandon. I didn't know of such a thing.
So we kind of got in that whole thing. We did that video on the Pure Wash a few weeks ago. Remember when we talked about you could use a clay mitt with it? We were like, cool, right?
Yeah, because generally you clay with what? Detail spray. And there's different grades of clay. Mm-hmm. And then there's clay mitts.
Your fine, your medium, and then your mitts. And we've never used a mitt. Till this day, we've
always,
yet.
For what? A couple decades, we used traditional clay.
So I was looking for an easy way.
Detailing clay.
I picked up a new vehicle, so I was looking up for an easy way to clay it, and it wasn't that contaminated. So I'm like, I don't want to go, it's hot right now. I didn't want to go through the whole clay bar detail spray process. And one thing about using regular clay works great, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
If you drop it,
it's
sucks.
done.
You gotta throw it away.
Done.
Two, you kind of gotta keep kneading it, right?
You do.
You fold it over, knead it, and it gets a little tacky when it's hot out. We wear gloves, but it sticks to the gloves even sometimes, and works great for what it needs to do, but has a little bit of pain in the butt, especially if your car is not terribly contaminated with those deep embedded garbage. So I was looking at clay mitts. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get one of those clay mitts.
Right.
Had trouble trying to figure out which one to get. Some were medium, and I'm like, well, I don't want to use a medium. I don't want to create any scratches because I don't want to polish. The car doesn't need a polish.
Right.
So I'm like, and I found a fine one, but I'd never heard of the brand. I was just like, I can't make a decision. Then I came across Griot has synthetic clay, brilliant finish synthetic clay. Hey,
okay.
We know Griot makes great products, right?
Yeah,
so
been
I'm
around
like,
forever.
Made me feel good. I'm like, Griot, okay. And then it says synthetic clay, 8 traditional clay bars, and there's one piece of synthetic clay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to grab this, but it says it cleans up to 24 cars. So
depending on your
so
car
let's do the math. You've done one car, so you've got 23 more to go.
23 to go. And this set me back like $20, 22 bucks.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, not too bad. You can reuse it. Clay costs generally. I didn't need the detail spray kit with clay and all that. We have detail spray and all that.
So
check that out.
Nice. It looks like it's got a nice grip.
Kind of just rubbery, and then a nice foam grip. Yeah, go for it. And while you check that out,
it just feels like a grippy, rubbery,
kind of like a flip flop, like or something.
Interesting.
Right? So hey, real quick, we're going to show how this works. This is going to be kind of a quick video. It just says this must be used on a cool surface. You can use it with soap or detail spray. We're going to use detail spray today.
Okay.
You can use your car wash soap. That's actually how I did it when I used it.
Today we're going to use Speed Shine.
When you do open this for the first time, it says you need to remove the protective coating before use that's on this. Now, I could not feel or see any protective coating.
Okay.
It felt the same to me. But it says your brilliant finish synthetic clay comes with a protective coating. To remove, simply lubricate the face of the pad and some automotive glass with the detailer or soapy water, which is how I did it with soapy water.
Interesting.
Then glide the pad across the surface of the glass. Use on all your glass surfaces, and that will ensure the coating is removed and that clay is ready for your painted surfaces. Water is not acceptable for a lubricant.
Right, well.
We know that, right?
But I'm glad they said it, though.
Say work in small sections. Use exactly like clay, and we're going to show you that. There's really crosshatch pattern if you want to make sure you get it all. The synthetic clay, this is the big thing. If the synthetic clay is dropped at any point, simply rinse it off with water and continue using.
Yeah.
Following use, rinse with cool water so it's free of speed shine or soapy water. Wring out, let air dry, face up, store in a clamshell, face down in a cool, dry climate. So I just
keep the packaging. It kind of snaps back shut.
Yeah, see, it snaps so you can keep it in there.
You can even hang it.
And that's it. And it says
Wow,
pro tip when you're done, move on to polishing if you want to get perfect, which we know. Their next step would be polishing.
And again, even with traditional clay bars, you let it do the work. You don't
no pressure. Yeah, you just glide.
Let that glide.
So let's go over to the car and do a little section. What do you say?
Sounds great.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and it doesn't say you have to do this, but I'm gonna spray the clay pad, the synthetic clay pad first. May as well, right?
I feel like extra lubricant isn't a bad thing.
And then we're gonna liberally lubricate this area with the detail spray. It's beating.
I sure hope so.
All right, and then you just look how easy. You can't even hear it. Just glide it along there. I'm not pushing.
You're letting the clay do the job.
Let the product do its work.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Wow, that's a great find, my friend.
That easy, guys. And then obviously you need to wipe that off. But that's simple. And I like it. To be honest with you, Ryan, I don't know I think you might be in the same boat. Have you ever had a terribly dirty clay bar after clay in your vehicles?
I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't either. And it's because we keep our vehicles in the garage. We try to keep them maintained pretty thoroughly. I'll tell you when we have had dirty clay is when we've detailed cars that have been neglected. Remember the orange?
Exactly.
Like we were like, whoa, I've never seen this before. So this is a good product, I think, for something you don't need an aggressive clay. You know your surface is not in terrible shape. And it didn't scratch.
Kind of like the different clay mitts.
Exactly.
I think we just, you've pretty much wrapped it up. So
yeah.
Simple video, guys.
Simple, easy, synthetic clay from Griot, guys. I think I'd recommend this if you have a non-heavily contaminated vehicle. Yeah, sounds good. So thanks for watching. And until the next video. We'll see you in the next one. Boom. What, the clay? I'll clean your lenses. Thank you. I appreciate that. No clay today. We're going synthetic.